Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. I'm going to do my weekly makeup look. I'm going to do a makeup look using some new makeup items, a beautiful new foundation. So this is the look, and yeah, a very simple look, very suitable I think for the weekend, casual but yet pulled together. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, just keep watching. So like I said, I'm going to use some new makeup that I've picked up over the last week or two, and I think, yeah, and some of it may not be new, but there's a good few new pieces here. And the first thing is a new foundation that I bought, and I have just run out of my NARS Sheer Glow, and I was going to repurchase it, and I was in the department store and I passed the Hourglass stand, and this was calling to me. So this is the Vanish foundation. Just read to you what it says. It is a seamless liquid foundation. It's a highly concentrated formula, only a small amount is needed. So you don't even need a primer for this. The sales assistant was telling me that there's a primer built in, so you just give it a good shake. A very, very small amount. Now it's quite liquidy. I was a little bit surprised. It was quite liquidy, as you can see, but that's about all I'm going to need, well, hopefully. So this is a brush I'm going to use. It's a Sephora brush. It's the Pro Foundation number 47, I think. So all I have on is the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. Couldn't think of it there. So I'm just going to start at the center of my face and work out. And when the girl was demonstrating this to me, she literally put a tiny bit on her hand and it covered the whole of her hand. It was also a foundation that should have been about €60, but she said they'd come down in price. I paid 40, so I don't know, maybe they're bringing out something else and they've just reduced these. But it is a lovely, it's a lovely formulation because I've worn it a couple of times just to try it out. I am going to put a tiny bit more on, just when I say tiny, I mean that much. It's very comfortable to wear. It does feel like skin, and yet it gives you nice coverage without being heavy and cakey. And it seems to apply well with this particular brush. It's kind of like a paint brush, I suppose. That's what's left on the back of my hand. That's just my phone. And you know yourself, when you have finished putting your foundation on, you can always just check and see, do you need to apply any more in particular areas where, you know, I would find I would have redness here. And any of you who do YouTube will know, I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit more on, will know that what looks really heavy, you know, a good full coverage base in real life on camera looks not like that at all. It looks actually quite like a lighter base. So that's the Vanish foundation. So the colour I'm in is Bisque. I don't even know if you might be able to see it there. But I really, really like it. It's a neutral shade, but it's a warm neutral. I don't think I've mentioned this palette before. The Carter Beauty Cherry Bomb palette. And it has 12 eyeshadow colours. I may have shown it in something, but I'm not sure if I used it. 12 eyeshadow colours, and you have your contour or bronze, highlight and blush. So I'm going to use these. So I'm going to go in with my contour first, which is this one, and the colour is called Bombshell. And I'll just use my little tapered contour brush. And I'll just start off nice and gently. And I really have to apologize because last week when I posted my weekend makeup look, which I didn't get to post until Sunday because it's just, I don't know, it's crazy here in the summertime. I feel like a taxi, that's what I am. I'm going to get one of those stickers for my car, Mom's Taxi. That's actually quite a nice contour. And then I'm just going to warm up a little with the same colour. But when I was editing it, and I was very happy with the way I had it edited, and everything was ready to go. I uploaded it. I didn't think another thing about it until the next day. I was like, oh my goodness, I never did the voiceover. How silly. I never did the voiceover. So I might take it down again and put the voiceover on it, but that means it'll come up as a new video. I don't know if I can manage to put it as, I don't know if I can edit it to just put the voiceover in. Now that's a lovely contour. It's very natural. I'm really liking it with the Vanish Hourglass. I'm going to go in with the blush, which is called Flare. This one here, it's quite pinky, which is a little out of the norm for me. I usually go with peachy colours. Just tap off the excess. But I think this is a nice subtle shade. It's actually quite nice. You know I love my Carter Beauty. If any of you have purchased, oh, I went a little bit heavy-handed there. If any of you have purchased it in the States, let me know what you've purchased. If you happen to do this at any stage, just get your powder brush and just blend it, and it'll take the, it'll just blend things out and you won't be left with a blob of colour. But I really like that. Now, I think this is fairly new. I may have mentioned it on Instagram, but I don't think I'm not sure if I've used it here. This is the Carter Beauty Brow Out Defining Pencil, and it's a lovely twistable. You can see I've been using it, and it's just so handy. So I'll just brush the brows up. And I might just speed through this bit just to save on time. Now I want to apply a base to my eyes, so I'm going to use the Sculpted by Aimee Complete Cover-Up Concealer. And I have a little flat concealer brush to just literally, you could do it with your finger as well, but it'll just neutralise any redness or veininess or anything like that on the eyes, and it just gives a little bit more hold to your shadows. So you can see it just gives a nice base and brightens everything up. Okay, I'm going to use this one here, which is called Blossom. So it's actually kind of a reddish brownish colour. I'm going to just apply it with a little brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. So that's that colour. I'm going to go into my crease with this one here, which is called Petal. I'll use a slightly more tapered brush for that. It's a Real Techniques as well. So this is kind of purpley brown. And just take it into the crease like so. And actually those colours can look quite scary, but they're very buildable. So don't be put off and think, oh, they're going to be too dark. Obviously you can build them to the intensity that you would like. But you can see they're very easy to work with. So that's it in my crease. And I'm going to put a little in the outer V as well. Actually, I might just use a more detailed brush for this. Yeah, that's a blank canvas tapered eye brush. So this is really good for detailed work. And especially if you're like me and have very deep set, slightly hooded eyes, then these kinds of brushes work really well. I'm going to get an even smaller brush. This one is a MAC, a 210 I think. Same idea, but it's just even more tapered and it's dense, so you'll get a greater colour payoff. And then get a nice fluffy brush and just blend. Now that's a nice little, this is a Zoeva I think, yes, it's a smudger brush, so quite dense. I'm going to go back into that dark purpley brown which is called Petal, and I'm going to run it under my bottom lids. And then just for a little bit of something extra, this is called Grenade. It's called Grenade, yes, Grenade. I'm going to use my finger because I very often find that if it's, anyway, this has got a little bit of glitter in it, that you get a better colour payoff if you apply it with your finger, as you can see there. These are very different colours for me. My little blender brush again. Check in the mirror. And then just for a little extra, I'm going to add in a little bit of this one, which is called Spark. It's a nice kind of a goldy, just for a little bit of contrast. And a little on the inner corner. I'll blend it, don't worry, it looks a bit in your face. So I'm going to put a little bit of this, which is called Pollen. It's a matte cream. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my brow bone. And with my little blender brush again. Now, I feel this needs some liner. So I'm going to use my Carter Beauty, this isn't new, Steadfast liquid liner. It's felt tip, as you can see, very easy to control. So I'm just going to go right along the base of my top lashes. You can see that just makes the roots of the lashes look much more voluminous. Same on the other side, and just keep it right along the edge of the lashes. Oh. This is really easy liner to use, because you can literally lie it on its side and you'll get such a lovely thin line. I hope they look the same. Maybe thicken this a little. Now I'm going to wing it out a little bit. So come to the end of the lash line, corner of the eye, and that's my point to pull it up and out like that. And then I can fill it in a little. You see that? And the same on the other side. Just come to the end of the, right at the little corner of your eye there, where the lashes end. And I'm doing it the other way, but same idea. Pull it out like that and then fill in a little. I'm going to curl my lashes, which I will do off camera. You don't need to see me do that. And I will apply a new mascara. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. So that's my lashes curled, and I have really stick straight lashes, so it does actually open up my eyes a little bit. This is a new mascara. It's the Inglot Lash Enhancer Mascara in black, and I got a tip from a makeup artist that I was working with. I did a little thing with Inglot there on Monday, and what she did was get me to look down, but she put her finger there so that if the brush, mascara brush, touched anything, it was her finger and not the eye makeup look. So I hope I can do it like that, and it also makes it quite easy to get to the base. Well, it did stop me. Now, I didn't do it the whole time, obviously, but it did stop me from having little black smudges. Now I'm going to go back in with my Sculpted Complete Cover Up. Little flat concealer brush, small little bit, and then just under there in that trough. And then I'll do a little over this side because I want to lift the face a little bit. I nearly forgot a little bit of highlighter, and this highlighter is called Dynamite. So it's a lovely glittery champagne colour, and I'm going to use just a nice little fluffy brush. I don't want to put too much on. you can see that there. For lips, I am going to line with Max Spice. My lipstick is new. This is from Gosh, and the color is Nougat, and it's a beautiful warm nude. Isn't that a beautiful color? And then I'm using the e.l.f. under eye powder. I pulled this out again recently and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm just going to use a little flat brush like that. That's a Real Techniques brush, and just pat that in. And I often use it as a not as a setting powder, but just in areas where I think my makeup is going to wear off. You know, in places that you would touch a little more than others. That's the finished look. And I'll just fix my hair and I'll be back to you in a minute. Well, I'm back. I didn't do much with my hair. I had, would you believe it or not, earlier on I had put like a beachy wave in. Well, it just fell out. That's what's left of it. So I kind of teased it a little. Again, the teasing never stays in. But it's just a very casual look, and what I'm wearing is my jeans, and which I don't need to show you, and this lovely blue shirt that I have shown you before. I bought it from Amazon. I'll see if I can link it. It's been a few months, but it's just a lovely casual shirt. It goes beautifully with jeans, and it's very comfortable for this time of the year. So very simple look, just a look created using new makeup. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give me an old thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow, and it just helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of the family here, and I will talk to you very soon in the next video. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye bye.